Welcome to the Parma City School District Program Preview. My name is Amy Szeremet, and I am the Supervisor of Curriculum Instruction here at Parma City Schools. Today we'll talk through the Kindergarten Launch Academy, or KLA, that is currently housed at Green Valley Elementary, Ridgebrook Elementary, and Thoreau Park Elementary. We'll begin with our district goals that we continue to work towards: increase student achievement, improve transparency throughout our communities, and practice fiscal responsibility. Today during our session, we'll talk about what is Kindergarten Launch Academy, or KLA, discuss some of the program highlights, discuss the considerations if KLA is a good fit for you and your student, hear about the upcoming events and important dates related to kindergarten, next steps if you're needing more information or want to consider applying for the Kindergarten Launch Academy. Kindergarten Launch Academy was established in 2020. It really was about enhancing our options and supporting all of our Parma City School students. It is an alternatives to starting traditional kindergarten. It really truly provides a foundational years before you will transition your student to a standard kindergarten classroom. The overall program structure is intended to be a 2-year commitment. So year 1 would be full day KLA classroom, and year 2, the student would move on to full day traditional or STEM kindergarten. Students during this time are coded as retained after their first full day KLA classroom year, and then listed as kindergartners for 2 school years and move on to first grade the following year of year 2. Each year they'll participate in assessments. These include the Ohio Kindergarten Readiness Assessment, which is done in year 1 or the KLA year, as well as district literacy benchmark tests that are completed both years 1 and 2. To be considered for Kindergarten Launch Academy, the eligibility criteria needs to be met. The first criteria is that they need to be of kindergarten age eligibility, so they must turn 5 by September 30th. In addition, they need to have completed the Parma City Schools new student registration process. Lastly, our Kindergarten Launch Academy age criteria. The program was especially designed for young learners. So considerations would be that these students would be younger compared to their classmates with a late spring or summer birthday between May 1st and September 30th. As stated before, Kindergarten Launch Academy currently is at 3 of our elementary buildings. Due to this, students who are in the other 3 elementary buildings are placed based on which Parma City School homeschool would have been their elementary. Transportation is only provided if the assigned school is their program site. So for example, if a student who was at Green Valley and was going to be attending Green Valley as a traditional kindergarten student as their home school, and they want to attend KLA, they then might be eligible for transportation if they also live over 2 miles away. If they're a student that would have been a Densler student but is going to the Green Valley site, they would not be able to be having transportation, and transportation would not be provided. Once their school year ends, their Kindergarten Launch Academy, they will be automatically reassigned to their home school for kindergarten. Additional ways, if you have interest in staying at the building, will be discussed at that time. So figuring out where your student would go for their Kindergarten Launch Academy, if you're interested, for next school year is as follows. For Green Valley location for Kindergarten Launch Academy, this will house students whose homeschool would be Green Valley and would have been Densler. The Thoreau Park Kindergarten Launch Academy site will house students who are at homeschool would be Thoreau Park and would be John Muir students. And Ridgebrook will house students whose homeschool is Ridgebrook and Pleasant Valley. If you need more information about what homeschool would have been, you can locate the Parma City School homeschool boundaries on our Parma City School website under registration. Next, we'll talk about the daily experiences that a Kindergarten Launch Academy student might experience. One of the things that is designed in this program is to provide many opportunities to really engage students in curiosity, wonder, and a slower pace to learning some of the kindergarten skills and standards. Some considerations about the overall daily experience. This is a full day, Monday through Friday school. The students follow Parma City Schools calendar and participate in their elementary building activities just like any other student. They do adhere to a typical kindergarten schedule, including lunch, recess, and encore classes of art, music, and physical education. In terms of academics, the focus for Kindergarten Launch Academy really has to do with providing that extra exposure to the kindergarten standard. This might include foundational literacy focus, which really talks about those initial skills that students need to be achieving to be successful readers later on. This would include phonological awareness or hearing some of the sounds, letter names and sound connections, and then vocabulary use both in the classroom as well as hearing within stories. There's a foundational math skill focus where we discuss number sense, counting, patterns, and lots of problem solving. Each day in KLA, they are definitely working on fine motor skills. You'll see them cutting, coloring, and working on handwriting. One other main focus of the Kindergarten Launch Academy program is that it really works to have hands-on and play-based learning experiences. This really truly helps with social skills surrounding friendship, empathy, and independence, providing opportunities for problem solving so students can learn how to communicate, collaborate, and just have some curiosity and wonder. And then opportunities for targeted learning. Some of that is done through role play, some of that is done with teacher time, as well as interactive ways found within lessons. One other area that Kindergarten Launch Academy really tries to emphasize is involving families. Family engagement is a priority. There is ongoing communications between teachers as well as each elementary building. Families have opportunities to support the KLA classroom in a variety of ways, whether it's donating things for their PlayStation or participating in the QU wedding that is always a huge hit in Kindergarten Launch Academy. One thing that we're often asked is, how do we decide if KLA is a good fit? So we're providing some information to give you some considerations to help support you and your family as you decide this. First and foremost, Kindergarten Launch Academy is a program option that we offer our families and students. It is your choice as a family. Some things to consider is that this program really was intended for young learners. It's especially designed for students who may not have preschool experience, or had a structured daycare of any kind, and really just need that extra time to be able to build some of those skills to be a successful learner. When we talk about Kindergarten Launch Academy, and it's been around 5 years now, we have gotten quite a bit of feedback from our families. And some of those have to do with that positive understanding that there is academic and social growth, and that a lot of our Kindergarten Launch Academy students come into kindergarten confident and ready to have more of that structured time because they have that foundation built for them. Another consideration is that this is a 2-year commitment. It is intended so the student is able to go to Kindergarten Launch Academy and then follow through with going to kindergarten the following school year. This really truly just builds that foundation and that time and exposure that we're looking for to help support you and your student. With all those considerations about why KLA is so great and the things to consider, one thing to note is that there is a chance that Kindergarten Launch Academy is not the best fit, and we want to assure you that our traditional kindergarten classrooms are ready and willing and equipped to support all the needs of all of our learners. This might include intervention, enrichment opportunities, regardless of the needs. We are ready to meet your student where they are and help them grow in a traditional classroom as well. These are all considerations that we want you to think about and help support you as you're trying to decide. If you've reached the point where you do want to consider and enroll your student in Kindergarten Launch Academy, there are a couple of steps we're going to talk you through. One is that the first step is that you register for regular kindergarten using our Parma City Schools website and the online process. Following that, we want you to make sure that you understand and ask questions about Kindergarten Launch Academy so that whether that's listening to this video or maybe you attended an informational session or reached out for questions, all of that will help you gain understanding and the ability to feel that you have made the choice that you feel is best for your student. If you're ready, then you would submit the Kindergarten Launch Academy application. This application will open on January 29th, and it will be required that they due by April 1st, 2025. Following April 1st, we'll work through the approval process and notifications will be sent by April 15th. Waitlists will be established and communications will follow with next steps. As you prepare your kindergartner for the upcoming exciting school year, whether it's for Kindergarten Launch Academy, regular traditional kindergarten, or STEM kindergarten, we have some upcoming events and important dates to share with you. The first one is that we would like you to join us for the Kindergarten Carnival Kickoff. This is where parents will gain information about kindergarten, about their elementary building that they will be attending, as well as overall information about school and the community. Students will engage in some fun activities and excitement as they get ready as well. This occurs Saturday, March 1st, 2025 this year. More information will be shared at a later date. The next one is our summer program called the Parma City Schools Kindergarten Boot Camp. This was designed by kindergarten teachers as a way to help students get a little bit excited and a little bit of exposure to what kindergarten is like. During the summer, this free opportunity, students can be signed up for one of 2 weeks, July 7th through July 10th or July 14th through 17th this year. It is encouraged that students only attend one, either KLA year or kindergarten year. The program is designed the same each year. In addition, as previously shared, students who are entering kindergarten are required to complete the Kindergarten Readiness Assessment. Kindergarten Launch Academy students still are required to complete this assessment, and they should consider either participating this during the kindergarten boot camp or additional opportunities in August where the individual buildings will be shared with opening letters. As you get closer to the start of the kindergarten, there are some kindergarten orientation days. These days allow for the student to come in a smaller setting with their kindergarten teacher and parents to come in for a short amount of time to gain a little bit of information. They will spend a whole day with their teacher and their small group of classmates. If their last name starts with A through L, this will occur Thursday, August 28th, 2025. If the last name is M through Z, this will be Friday, August 29th, 2025 for you. And then we get to the first day of kindergarten or Kindergarten Launch Academy. This year, for the 25-26 school year, the first day of kindergarten that we will welcome you is September 2nd, 2025, and we are excited to do so. We hope that you've learned a lot about Kindergarten Launch Academy and helps you consider if this is the best opportunity for you and your student. Whatever that decision may be, we would like to help answer any questions you may have. So if you have questions about the Kindergarten Launch Academy program, please reach out to me, Amy Szeremet, at the email shown. If you have questions about the Parma City School registration process, both online or in general, please reach out to Jennifer Nance at that email listed. If you have specific questions about the elementary building your student will be attending, your best option is to reach directly out to the building to speak to the office staff or the principal. For questions about special education, Megan McCaskey, the Director of Exceptional Students, is willing to answer any questions needed. We thank you for your time, and we hope that if you have any additional questions or need any additional thoughts about the Kindergarten Launch Academy or kindergarten in general, we are here to help you. We are excited to welcome you to the Parma City Schools kindergarten year.